Hi friends, it is Sherry, the Director of Children's Ministry here for a lesson about the prodigal son. Now, in Luke, the chapter 15, it talks about lost things. Actually, 3 lost things. Sheep, a lost coin, and a lost son. So each of these stories, the lost one is searched for and prayed for and waited for. And even when that searching seemed like it was a waste of time. So this story, today, we're going to concentrate on the prodigal son. All right, so let's read this. We're going to read it out of the Spark Story Bible, which is published by Augsburg Fortress. So let's get into it. The pictures are awesome too, I might add. The prodigal son. Jesus spent time with all sorts of people, even people who had done bad things. This made some people mad. Why is Jesus always around people who do bad things? They grumbled. Jesus heard them, so he told them a story. And those stories, we talk about, are called parables. A man had 2 sons. The younger son, who was a bit wild and crazy, came to his father and said, "Dad, I want to get away from here. I want my money." Well, this made the father sad, but he split his money and he gave the son the part that was his. The younger son packed his bag and headed away from home. Look at him running there. The son traveled to a faraway land and spent all of his money on fancy parties and food. Soon, he had no more money and no place to stay. Lucky for him, he found a man who let him sleep in his barn if the son fed the pigs. "What am I thinking?" he said to himself as he fed the pigs. "The men who worked my father had more than enough to eat, and here I am starving to death. I'll go home and say to my father, 'Dad, I made a big mistake. I'm not good enough to be your son, but would you let me work for you?' So he went home. While he was still far away from his house, his father saw him. His father ran and threw his arms around him. The father put a ring on his son's finger and shoes on his feet and ordered for a party to be thrown for him. The older son saw his father's servants preparing for a party and asked, 'What's going on?' 'Your brother is home,' said the servant, 'and your father is having a party.' This made the older brother angry at his father. 'I have always done what's right,' he said to his father. 'I've worked hard for you, but you never gave me a party. Now my brother comes home after he's wasted your money. Why are you throwing him a party?' 'Son, you have always been with me, but your brother left, and he has come back now.' Then the people understood. Jesus spent time with those people because even though they had done bad things, they decided to change their lives and live like God wanted. This made Jesus so happy. There's the father and son in there. Isn't that awesome? So that's the story of the prodigal son. The father waited a long time for that son to come home, and he did. God loves us, searching for us and longing and determination. He came home. God loves us no matter what. Enjoy your time together as you do the questions that we have down below and a couple of activities and conversations for you too. Have a great time together.